who impressed you out there?
I was actually going to say I do, just for those same reasons. He looks physically like a different player out there.
That 1 year, will do that to you, I guess.
Yeah. Shout out Braden Welsh, because he's been like making them guys like develop so much muscle, like, and just so much athletic ability. Yeah. I'll probably go with that dude. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Malik?
I'll probably go with Reed Shepard. Just going with like everything he was doing on the floor. He did a little bit of everything. It wasn't no specific thing that he did that was like, oh, he was the leading scorer getting or anything like that. He just did a little bit of everything, whether it was, the pick and rolls or just he even played some of the point guard, doing everything for the team, showing that he can be multifaceted and give, UK whatever we need. And we need guys like that.
The thing I like about, sorry I cut you off, James. I know you was about to say something. The thing I like about the Reed, thing I really like about him, he's not a stat stuffer guy. Like, he's the type of player where you don't see, if you don't watch the game, you wouldn't know his impact.
Right.
If that makes sense. Like, it doesn't show up on the stats, Steve. But if you watch the game, you're like, hey, man, that guy, like, he's a key to the team. Like, I think he's that role for Kentucky.
Yeah. I think his defensive presence is also a really big thing, too, from what I saw. His on-ball pressure, and then, again, his ability to read the defense goes a long way.
Very underrated defender.
Yeah.
He's not known to defend.
I think, it's everything about him, just even the defense. And, like we said, even though I think he had, today was, 6 points or so.
Yeah, and, I got it here. I'm not sure if he actually scored.
And it's funny because you watch the game today and that'll come for him. He's not worried about, getting the points and all those different things. He knows those things will come. Like, this guy was a 20-point scorer in high school, and I think, he knows how to score in many different ways. He knows that's a part of the game that'll come, and it'll come to him naturally. He's showing that he can do other things on the floor to get minutes on the court.
Man, I feel like Reed is going to make it easier for Coach Cal for everyone to find their role.
Right.
You going into August, everyone's kind of like, okay, what should I do? Am I coming off the bench? Am I going to be a scorer for us? Which I actually would ask you guys, who do you guys think is going to be our go-to guy? It's early to tell, and I hate, the only thing I don't really like about these games, it's so hard to tell who's going to be our go-to guy because we're not. These guys are all new, and they're all trying to figure that out themselves. But who do you guys think should be our go-to guy if there's that guy?
Two people come to mind off the bat. From what I saw today, DJ, his ability to shot create and get a shot up whenever he needs to, and then Tone. I mean, you got to get Tone involved as well because he has that three-point sharpshooter ability as well. Yeah,
can stretch the floor. What about you guys?
I'm not sure if they'll absolutely need a go-to scorer. I think every guy is gonna score a lot.
Okay.
I think they had 23 assists today to 11 turnovers or something like that.
I'll tell you this.
That is absurd for the first game.
I think this team is going to be a very high-scoring team.
Oh, yeah.
There's multiple guys that can fill it up. I mean, you said it, DJ Wagner.
They fill it, but I think they're all going to fill it.
It's the good thing about it is as a coach for Coach Calipari's standpoint, it's amazing to have a player that you can just when the play gets broken, he can just find you something.
Yeah.
He can just find a bucket for you, man. I think that's going to help carry us. That's going to help us win some tough games. Having guys like DJ Wagner, Rob Dillingham that can just get a bucket, when the play's broken or anything like that, or when it gets tough. What about you, Lee?
It's so early. It is hard to pick a go-to guy. So I'm gonna just go with an overall general X factor, and I'm gonna just say I think it's it's our bench.
Our bench.
Those guys that we're talking about today. They weren't really I said just really giving too much points wise, but they gave a lot of energy and just anything we needed defense and all those different guys. Whether it's your guy. Dillingham, I think those things will pick up for him, and all those things will show why we'll be probably a high scoring team, and it'll be hard to compete with us.
A very deep team. Is this a platoon squad?
Well, I'm not sure, but something else to figure into this is Aaron Bradshaw didn't even play. Ugana still didn't play.
We got a lot of guys.
We hadn't even seen what is possibly the best part of the team.
We played really small today.
Very small. It's Cal, we know Cal likes to play around 7 or 8 when it comes to time in March. He plays around 7 or 8. Who are those 7 to 8 guys that I don't know. Like you said, we didn't see the big fellas yet, so that means somebody's gonna have to take a little reduction in minutes. Do you Do you play Trey Mitchell as much? Who I'm very fond of.
Yeah, me too.
Can really play. Or does Burks get a little bit less playing time? It's interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see like the guard play. You got 3 point guards really: Reed Shepherd, Rob Dillingham, and DJ Wagner.